that think that gospel music has gone too far.
We're at it again.
It's the Good News Radio Show with DJ DK,
Brother, he's my pastor.
Benta Campbell, Willie Will, Ant and Marty, bringing you that gospel go-go flavor and inspiration right here on GoGo Radio Live.
Those of you that think that gospel music has for those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far.
We're at it again.
It's the Good News Radio Show with DJ DK,
Brother, he's my pastor.
Benta Campbell, Willie Will, Ant and Marty, bringing you that gospel go-go flavor and inspiration right here on GoGo Radio Live.
That think that gospel music has gone too. For those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far.
We're at it again.
It's the Good News Radio Show with DJ DK,
Brother, he's my pastor.
Benta Campbell, Willie Will, Ant and Marty, bringing you that gospel go-go flavor and inspiration right here on GoGo Radio Live.
This show's gonna be off the chain.
One time. How many of y'all ready to walk? Come on and walk with me. Walk into the sound of the XCB. Come and take a walk with me. Hey, gang.
Sub new. Two. What's up, Akeem? Yes, sir.
Walk in the light, beautiful light.
What's up, E?
Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world. Walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world.
Real what just we all go through it. A point in life we just do it. And like that it, but that's so stupid. It's just like looking for love using Cupid. I look to above, they go through it. Cause me alone, I can't do it. Oh, you thought you did that. Now you ain't put that bottle on the smoking that crack. If you ain't get that job, I'm just stating the fact. This is me standing here and I didn't even rap. I'm just a vessel that you to get back, so I do just that before I lose just that. Ten commandments, just a tool in the gap. So through Christ, we tuning them back. We lost souls that just fell through the crack. Yes, I know, cause you will be back. Come on.
Walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. over here. Y'all pay attention.
What's up, E? Miss Wimbush Williams. What's up, Wayne? Cassandra, what's up?
Step up. I see you, gang. Step up.
What's up, Jawan? What's up, bro?
I say pay attention. Back line. With a bit of back line. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Let's work. Step up. Step up. Here you West. Let's work. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Let's walk. Let's walk with it down. Come on. I like what they got going on over here. Hey, Thomas, this must be gospel church over here. This must be gospel church over here. Hey, back line. Hey, breathe. Let's work. You got some praise in here, y'all. Keep on. Lift your hands up. Lift your hands up. Give God some praise. Come on. Lift your hands up. Lift your hands up and give God some praise. Come on. Lifting your hands is a sign of surrender. Give God some praise in here. Come on. It's not about the go-go. It's not about the music. It's about giving God all the glory and all the praise. Amen. Walk. Right there, JP.
Walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus
Yeah. Make sure you're safe out there too, Wayne. Driving to Salt Lake, listening to this good gospel go-go, man. What's up, Anna?
Sit down, and we doing this one for him. So y'all come on and get up and Miss Ava, you excused. All right. Yeah. All right. Woo-wee. Yes, we do. every other week and I'm attending and wait. But I don't question you, I know that's the way. I know we living for the minute, and it's a moment in time. We got to leave here, cause that's the design. Nothing lasts forever, not even spirit, only your word. That's what I live by, cause that's what I heard. Wasn't there when you rose from the dead, when you part the sea. I never seen you, but still I believe. How you explain the moon, the sky, the stars, and the rain, the sun, and the sea, the earth without forming, facing the beat. Darkness, challenging the powers that be. It's impossible for scientists to make up the seeds, to make up the tree. So while we turn our backs on the truth, it's heaven and hell, what we seem to have for the youth. And I was singing this morning, got tested by the spirit, so I wrote it down for the homies to hear. I know he's watching.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing out his life.
Hey, Eric, you ever wonder?
Although life is full of adversity,
It's full of it,
I
y'all.
know he's with me.
I know he's with me.
He's with me.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Someday, someday, someday. Someday, someday, someday. Someday, someday, someday. You got me.
Yeah, he will.
Someday, someday, someday. Someday, someday, someday. Someday, someday, someday.
Come on.
You got me.
Lord, I know that I've been wrong. They say a man is lost without a prayer, without a song. So I'm singing on my knees because I believe you keep me strong. Until it's time for me to bring it home. But until it's time for me to bring it home, I'm out on these streets, hanging with my hood, keeping gangsters. The breakers when I pray it's understood that I got false about myself. I can't make it by myself. I need the heaven's help. I want to follow in your footsteps. I see the strongest man bow down to a higher power. He's giving all his glory to God, cause God towers over all. And in that, I say this prayer for all my homies that been trapped out there, stuck in their way. It's different now than back in the day, so forget what they say, cause ain't no coming back from the grave. When the gun goes pop and the lights go out, then you understand what we're talking about. Yeah, hey Jay, I know he's watching me.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing out his life. Although life is full of adversity,
How many of y'all know life is full of
I
it?
know he's with me.
I know he's with me.
He's with me.
Trials come to make you strong, ain't that right?
Someday, someday, someday.
Oh, someday.
Someday, someday, someday. Someday, someday, someday. He'll come and get me.
Yeah, he will.
Someday, someday, someday.
Someday.
Someday, someday, someday. Someday, someday, someday.
Well, I
just wanna be your soldier.
yeah.
I just wanna be your vessel. I just wanna be your soldier. Oh, yeah. I just wanna be your vessel. Oh, I just wanna be your soldier. Come on. I just wanna be your vessel. I just wanna be your soldier. I just wanna be your vessel.
Yeah.
Yo. How many of y'all trying really, really hard? It's hard, dog. It's not easy. I once heard somebody say it was easy, but it's really not. If it was so easy, it wouldn't have been no reason for Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But he came down, he died, y'all. Come on. I love him today, in every day, in every way. I try my best to do all I can for the man, y'all. That's Bell real swell. Come on, really. Yeah. That's an old school thing right there, Big Brother too. Yeah. Good to see Big Brother D-Rock up in here tonight, y'all. Woo, Lord. Yeah. My main man Albert, he up in here. Good to see you, Jay. Yes, Yes, indeed. My man, Big Carter. Hey, Pam. Ow! Home is safety, R-I-L. I love that girl. Who's on? Good to see you, Danny. Hold the pocket there. ICB. Good to see you, D-Rock. Yeah. Y'all was that thing earlier, baby. Got us anointed up in here. So we get ready to get our good praise on in this ministry, y'all. Yes, indeed. Hold the pocket there. First of all, y'all, back here on the drum, that's Big Brother Bruce. He be throwing that boom. Ooh, Lord. Dynamite Congo player, Big Brother. That's him. He be throwing that boom. Come on. Also back there on the keyboard job, everybody might know Big Brother Adrian right there, yeah. That's the brother with the white t-shirt on. It don't say madness, but he don't be mad at nobody. Also Big Brother Neil, y'all. Wait. And everybody knows L. Wood. Come on. On the mic over there, y'all. One of the singers, that's Big Brother Allen. Yeah, on his left. That's Big Dog. My main man Paul, y'all. Right here to the right, that's Big Brother Kerry. Dynamite freestyler. Oh, Mr. Hype Man. And I am right here to the right, your rapper, Super Dave, y'all. Come on with it, Paul. Oh, wait a minute, hold the beat right here. Got your head bobbing now, y'all. Don't forget, this is a party for the almighty. Alrighty.
What's up, Keisha? What's up, Zoe? What's up, Mika?
Once again, good to see you, Big Brother Jay. With my man over there.
What's up, Zoe?
With Tigger, man. Over there sitting down. Oh, I know what he's looking for. Yeah. Oh, I know what he's looking for. Rock it, down. Come on. Yeah.
What's up, man? Right here on the Good News Radio Show, your boy DK, man. In the building. Yes, sir. Got my boy Ray Nelson on the way in, man. Make sure y'all be paid, man. Make sure y'all be paid. Right here on the Good News Radio Show, your boy DK, man. Been away from y'all, man. Happy belated Father's Day, man. Got my boy Ray Nelson on the way in, man. Happy belated Father's Day. Man. I had a good time myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, got all this crank for y'all, man. All the way up to the 9 o'clock hour, man. This is how we gonna do it. Simple as that. Belated Father's Day. I had a good time. In the meantime, man, I'm gonna give y'all some more of this crank. I'll be back. I'll be back in a few. All right. All the way up to don't go nowhere. Hour, man. This is how we gonna do it. Simple as that.
Hands up! Come on! Come on!
In the meantime, man, I'm gonna give y'all some more of this crank.
White girl!
Turn out and up in the palms just a little bit. On the end. Yeah. How many of y'all remember this one? Yeah.
and you keeping it real cause you hold still. Don't you know the devil will kill? Hey yo, I don't wanna be a dummy walking around smelling funny, looking bummy and crummy with no money. I'm talking to you, but you we using y'all like a beat. Losing my baby too, but telling the truth. Yes, this is me, and it's all that can be. I'm just sitting here trying to be all I can be. In this game of life, you don't always win. Sometimes you lose, man. That's just the rules within the game of life. Just make sure you win. Get up, press on, go and sing it, Paul.
What's up? What's up? We gotta give a shout out to my brother Irvin, man, that just logged in. What's up, Meek? What's up, Daryl? Keisha, Anna, Wayne. What's up with y'all? Lil Chris, what's up with you? Pleasure to see you, young. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Good News Radio Show. What's up? What's up? We gotta give a shout out to my brother Irvin, man, that just logged in. Yes, sir. Each and every Monday right here, 6 to 9, y'all. Keisha. Y'all know I took a little break, man. Father's Day weekend, man. Had a good old time, man. Lil Chris, what's up with you? Had to get the nice truck hooked up and all that. It's summertime. And do y'all see how hot it is outside? Lord have mercy. Just thought I'd give y'all a little bit of crank, man, all the way up to 9 o'clock. Make sure you share, people. Share. I know I took a little break, let the people know we here, man. Gospel GoGo all the way up to 9 o'clock. Got an inspirational brother coming on through by the name of Pastor Ray Nelson. And do y'all see how he really looks out for the youth down in the metropolitan DC area. And I got him coming on through, man, bringing some of the youth through, you know, so they can have a good old time, man. So that's all we're going to do, all right? I'm going to turn the music back up so y'all can hear this crank, man, because I ain't going to let it go nowhere, all right? Right here. Do y'all see how he
so good to see you, D-Rock. Oh, my goodness.
I got him coming on through, man, bringing some of the youth through. You know, so they can have a good old time, man. So that's all we're going to do, all right? I'm going to turn the music back up so y'all can hear this crank. I ain't going to let it go nowhere, all right? Right here.
We just gonna let that thing ride right there, y'all. Just feel that socket right there. That's an anointing socket. If you can feel it like I feel it, let's rock with it. Let's rock with it, y'all. Oh, come on, rock with it. From side to side, let the beat ride. Rock it. Come on. Ooh, Lord, get him. Oh my goodness. Hold me right there. Come on. Y'all gonna like this one. For them folks out there that love to eat, we got free hot dogs in the kitchen, y'all. I ain't lying, that's what the paper say, all right? Chips and soda is free. So if you sweating or your stomach talking to you, y'all get you something to eat or something to drink, all right? Hold the beat, y'all. Come on. Y'all feeling that right there? We gon' leave it right there. Yeah! Come on. Hey, Peter. Oh, that's my baby, Allen. Elwood. Elwood. Come on, Paul. Sing.
Victory is mine. A victory is mine. Victory today is mine.
What we tell 'em?
I told Satan to get me
You know I felt your prayers. Last week, y'all, I felt your prayers. They hit me right here. They hit me right here. Ooh, Lord. I felt the prayers from far away, man. My family and I, we like to thank God stars so much, all right? The situation taught me something, man. It taught me how to come together. You know, I thought I knew how to come together, but truly I didn't know until last week. Ooh, Lord.
On time.
He's an on-time God, y'all.
Yeah. Come on. On time. He's an on-time God. He's an on-time God, y'all. Yeah. Come on. On time.
He don't plan to fail. He never failed to plan.
Come on.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I got Jesus. He's an awesome man.
Come on. Yeah.
I'd like to thank all you stars once again. Okay, man, y'all take it easy out there on that road, all right? He's an on-time God, y'all. Thank you so much, Waterboy. Ooh, Lord.
On time. Spread big word. Almost spot on. Come on. Yeah. He's on time.
Said I was searching for the ultimate high.
Come on.
Was getting bored with the ups and downs of life.
Yeah.
I had love affairs
Where?
here and there, everywhere. Was looking for love from those who really didn't care.
My soul.
So long
What?
for a breath of fresh air.
Come on.
And I found love in the one who's always been there. He's an awesome God, oh
That's
yeah.
right, Saint.
He's on time.
God is truly on time, y'all. He's truly on time now. He might not come when you want him, but he's always there. He's always there. He's always there now.
He's an awesome God, oh yes he is.
I'd like to thank Dante, the CEO of this here, a gospel now. Good to see you, Treasure. Also, big man Tony, the one and only. There's another here, phony Tony.
Said I was searching for the ultimate high.
Come on.
Was getting bored with the ups and downs of life. I had love affairs.
Wait.
Sure, sir. Hey, what's up, Donnell? You know I got you, man. What's up, Devon? What's up with you? Mark Carlos, what's up, bro?
My soul. For what?
Hey, I always play Walk by Faith, though. What's up, Real Live Crank?
And I found love in the one always been there.
That's right, y'all. He's a truly on-time God. He's gonna show up not even when you don't even know what's going on.
He's an awesome God, yes he is.
Hey, play something for me, Courtney. Play the music, man.
Shit, come on. Big girl.
He's an on-time God, and he's an on-time God.
Stretch out. Shit, come on. It's on there. All night, T.
Hey, Jesus Christ, he's the friend of mine.
Oh yeah, he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time.
At work, at play, or even at home.
Jesus Christ, he's a friend of mine. His love is true, so I know I'll be fine. He might not come when you want him to, but just trust in God, he'll see you through. Many a time, get out the presence of God. Just have faith before you fall apart. Remember one thing, don't be alarmed. Just like I said, he's an on-time God. Come on. Yeah.
How many of y'all truly know that God's on time? I know each and every one of y'all can testify that God has been on time in your life. He might have came in a situation where you didn't know what the outcome was going to be, but then all of a sudden, lo and behold, God appeared as soon as very soon, y'all.
Come on. Hey, hey. Yeah. You. Yeah.
That's right, QB, you got it right there, Courtney. Play the music, man.
Yeah.
Don't leave me, QB. I leave me, QB. I know I leave me, QB. Come on, choir boy, hey. Well, I'm in love, hey. Well, I'm in love.
I'm in love with Jesus Christ.
I'm in love.
I'm in love with Jesus Christ.
I'm in love.
Real peace. I'm in love with Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I'm in love.
Real peace. I'm in love with Jesus Christ. SMB. I'm in love with Jesus Christ. ABC. I'm in love with Jesus Christ. I'm in love with Jesus Christ. Ten Commandments. I'm in love with Jesus. Me, God. Guess what?
That's right, y'all. He's an on-time God, and he's an on-time God, y'all. He might not come when you want him, but he's always on time now.
I'm in love with Jesus Christ.
I'm in love.
Come on. I'm in love with Jesus Christ.
I'm in love.
I'm in love with Jesus Christ. Chuck D. I'm in love.
Wait a second. Hey, well, hold me down, Tommy.
Chuck D. Come on.
I'm going nowhere, QB. Hey, well, I'm in love. Well, I'm in love.
Come on. I'm in love with Jesus Christ.
That's right, Saint.
I'm in love with sacrifice. Jesus Christ.
I'm in love, y'all.
Christ. I'm in love. Yes, sir. With Jesus Christ. Come on.
Well, I'm in love now.
I'm in love with Jesus Christ. I'm in love with Jesus Christ. Stay strong. Yes. I'm in love with Jesus Christ.
What's up, Carl?
Shit, come on. I'm in love with Jesus.
I got y'all on that walk by faith, though, real talk.
I'm in love.
Hey, come on, Kim. Talk to me, Kim. I'm in love, y'all.
Nelson.
I'm in love, Saint. L-O-V-E. Hey, my G-O-D. L-O-V-E. Hey, all together, QB, all together.
Come on. I'm in love with Jesus Christ.
Hit me right here.
What's up with y'all, man? Right here on the Good News Radio Show, your boy DK. Hey, man, I had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier, man. I had to test out some things, man. Got to find out, man, I had too many windows open on this desktop over here, man. My boss, man, laughed at me, man. But hey, we back rocking and rolling, man. Hopefully it ain't affect what y'all was listening to out there. Hopefully y'all heard everything crispy and clear, man. Over here it sound like a bunch of voices. It was like three or four different voices in here in the studio, man. But we good to go now, man. Playing a little bit of that gospel go crank. That was crazy praise, y'all. We getting right into it, man. All the way up to 9 o'clock. Hey, man, I got a special friend coming past this evening by the name of Ray Nelson. Very powerful brother. The brother, very influential in the community, man. A lot of people know this brother. A lot of people. It's one of those stories where he grew up, he grew up in the streets. And when he got older, he just was inspired to work with youth. So that's all he do, man. He mentor youth. And I'm going to let him tell it himself when he get here. But, recently, man, we watched a police officer kill a young man over there in Southeast D.C., man, and that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem because there's a lot of us, including myself, that's continuously trying to get some peace out of the youngins out here in these streets. So then when our own law enforcement don't have peace, it just don't make the matters no better. You know what I'm saying? It don't make it no better. So we looking for the people that's going to help bring peace to the community somehow or some way. And you know what? Ray Nelson is one of those people. So when he get here, man, it's going to be an honor to even have him here. He going to bring some of the crew in here, some of the youngins. And I'm going to let them youngins talk to y'all, man. Real talk. I mean, honestly, a lot of times we need to get off our butts, hit these streets, talk to these youngins. Church is one thing, Trying to get them saved is another. But most of all, just being there for the youngins, man. First, just being there for them. Before you can save them, get to know them first. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to get out there in these streets, get to know the youngins first, man. Don't just approach them, with the Jesus. Get to know them first a little bit. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Just get to know them. Because one thing for sure, man, when we was out in these streets, man, and we ain't have, we ain't had a good role models around the block. So we looked out in the streets for that help. And it's hard out here, man, especially when you don't got no father or you ain't got no moms, or you like some of the youth, they ain't got none of that. They ain't got father, mother. They ain't foster homes. I met a few brothers in a foster home, and they was young, like 17, 16. They in foster homes, man. Some of y'all got it good and don't even know it. You know what I mean? So this brother coming through by the name Ray Nelson, he coming through with his crew, with some of the youngest, man. So you can hear their testimony, man. We gonna buckle down and listen to them when they get in here, all right? Right here on the Good News Radio Show, man. About to get back to this crank, and Ray Nelson will be here soon. You hear me? Right here on the Good News Radio Show. What's up, Tone?
Stay right there, Stan. Look, do you want to ride with me?
What's that, Tone? What's that with you?
Do you want to ride with me?
Good call.
Do you want to ride with me? Well, let's ride. Do you want to ride with me? Ride. I said ain't nobody like God at all. I'ma ride with y'all till the wheels fall off. I was blind, little homie, but now I see. I ain't never let Satan get the best of me. I said ain't nobody like God at all. I'ma ride with y'all till the wheels fall off. I was blind, little homie, but now I see. I ain't never let Satan get the best of me. Was Christ really buried? Was he? Is there a chance they really married? Mary and fled over the frame. Did it
Okay, y'all practicing tonight, man. Shout out to New Vision Band, yo. Shout out to New Vision Band, man. They on their way to practice, man. Down there in Lynchburg, Virginia. If you down there, man, make sure you look them up. New Vision Band down there in Lynchburg, Virginia, y'all.
I said ain't nobody like God at all. I'ma ride with God till the wheels fall off. I was blind, little homie, but now I see. I ain't never let the city get the best of me. I said ain't nobody like God at all. I'ma ride with God till the wheels fall off. I was blind, little homie, but now I see. I ain't never let the city get the best of me. I'ma ride out with Jesus. I see my Savior. Yeah. it 100, keep 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 it 100. I want the owl baby be real clear, right? No woman, no cry. No cry. No woman, no cry. No cry. No woman, no cry. No cry. No cry. Lil Mike, yeah, homie, I'm an honest man. You can be me if you live in this clean. I'm an honest man. You can come on and just join my team. I'm an honest man. Yeah, homie, I'm a just this summer. Well, yeah, well, I'm a step on. Well, I'm an honest man. You can be me if you live in this clean. I'm an honest man. You can come on and just join my team. I'm an honest man. Erica, I'm a honest man. Will they dice? Well, I'm a honest man. Hey, well, I'm a on the foot. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Y'all say it. We keep it 100. 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 Hey, Stan!
Back, yeah. They like to have, they like that seizures. That's all they. It's like everybody having a seizure. Yeah, GoGo be stinky as a mug too. Yeah. What you feeling like, Bob? Huh? Too early, Bob? Huh? I ain't gonna make fun work too early. Yeah. Stand!
I was running with the set, yeah. Running with the set, yeah. Yeah. We don't never flex, we just rep, hear me? No. What did you expect? I don't need respect, I'm the threat. Tell them I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. Nappy hair, no shame on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me.
Boy, Ray Duggar, man.
Running through the right back where I started with it. I've been known since college with it. They hit the club, I hit religion. Jesus, I'll admit it. I just give them living rest. You just give them Insta snaps. Do we need another post?
Yeah, man.
You insecure, you do the most. On my side, we revive God through the Wi-Fi. T'Challa part that never colonized, round a high five for the top God made us dangerous. Ain't the bus flame with us, every idol bring to us gangs of us trained to trust a name that's blood stained on us, Christ gained on us. I was running with the shade, yeah. Running through a chain, yeah. Real flex, we invest, hear me, yeah. This is what you get, yeah. I don't need respect, I'm the threat. Tell them I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. Nappy hair, no shame on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains. No chains.
Check like that, Joe. Yeah, dude.
get your opinion, they don't matter. Money or the faith, I chose a ladder. Ooh, I can see him trying to keep us on the outside now. We pull up and watch them scatter. Running through the wall. Heaven got a playlist. I promise that's my favorite place, man. Faithful lover famous. Yeah, faithful lover famous. New rappers that sure to blow, really drug addicts with a studio. You gotta pop pills on the usual, then that paradise and really cool to yo. If your world is really that flame, then why you always high trying to escape? Grand flex and that's too fake, and the money phones really money loans, and that real life is you coming home. Empty house in the hardest stone. Bad chick, super savage, cause for a bigger bag, she moving on. Oh yeah, you making moves, but these folks don't really love you. Industry only love dudes that they can use, don't get confused. Interviews that don't tiptoe, go and take them my info. His glory, that's simple. Riding around with that tempo, that's liberal, that's conservative, that's charismatic and reform too. My wife happy and Jesus love me, ain't nothing left to conform to.
Yeah, that's how we do it, Joe. That's how we do it. That's all I bump in my truck, man. That Joan, I got like 20 other tracks that crank just like that, Joan. We bumping. Yeah, man. You know, back to the trap, where we came from. You know, a little bit on the gospel side, though. You know, can't be whack serving Jesus. It's just whack. Like everybody don't shout. Everybody don't sing in choirs. I mean, singing in choirs is not my thing. And then when they start to shout music, shouting is just not my thing either. Yeah. So I'd rather trap it out to Jesus rather than shout it out to Jesus. You know, that's just my thing. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with the squad though, man. They
I would love to see you. I would love to see you get that step on though. You should try one right now. Get that little like, okay. Hey, we could do the little you know how the nurses put your arms around.
Ray don't shout, bro. Even you could tell he don't shout. He don't shout though. He one of the ones that come in the jump. They understand the spirit. He lift his hands, but he ain't no oh, there you go. That's the man right there. You
Mike
got
Banger.
to have him in here. You got to have him. It ain't complete without him in here, Slim.
Mike the Field.
Yes, sir. Who? You know what I'm saying? Uptown Squad in the building, man. Right here on the Good News Radio Show. Got all the squad in here, man. And they do a job out here in these streets. Like, you know, some people talk about it. Some people even want to be. But you got to really be about this work, son. Like, that they on this end. I was trying to move over onto their end, but you know, the music is the very intricate part to getting some of these youngins in.
Yeah.
Like absolutely. If you crank right, if the music is right in these streets, you could pull them. Everybody got their lane. You know what I'm saying? And these brothers right here, is everybody with you for Christ or just you?
Nah, I'm on staff. I'm the
you
only
on
one
staff. He on staff.
Yeah.
So y'all like on Ray's staff, Ja.
They community partners, you know what I'm saying?
They like Arbor Birds. They been with Ray forever, yeah.
Network.
It don't matter where Ray go. These dudes right here been with Ray forever, yeah.
That's 100 right there though.
So
that's real respect for real.
Yes, sir. And you know they in the building, man. So hey, don't y'all be shy with that mic. Yeah. You know, don't you? Oh yeah, I just unmuted yours. Okay. So yeah, man. Hey, y'all should go around. Let me see. Y'all can start. You can start here. Okay. Go ahead. Tell the people who y'all is, man. Don't be shy to Mike either. Oh yeah, you spit. You spit too. You spit too. You know what I'm saying? We might make him spit a 16 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Chuck spit too. He spit on mics.
Spit on bro. Don't spit on no mics, man.
Don't spit on the mic, man. Don't spit on the mic.
He's talking to you. Hey, I'm Mike Fields. I mean, I don't really claim any neighborhood, but I'm just DMV. So, what's up? You know who I am?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we know Mike.
Man, Charles, you know, Uptown all day, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Ray Nelly. Excited to be here with my man, my brother on the GoGo Radio Live, man.
Yes, sir.
DK.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's your man, Marcus Graves, man. Southside official.
Oh, true.
Southside, yeah. So
y'all got a Southside with y'all, man.
Yeah, we got a Southside and a Capitol Heights with us, man, on the squad right now.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
What part of Southside?
I live by Alabama.
Okay, okay, you on that side. I'm from the Benton Road side. True.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I grew up uptown, but I lived for about 3 or 4 years on across from Hecker Jamal.
Oh, okay, that's the northeast side, right there.
Yeah, the northeast side, man. So,
oh, man.
You know, we've been blessed, man. When I first started ministry in 2002, I actually was blessed to do it in the neighborhood I grew up in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Uptown.
Wow.
And so for a good number of years, man, McFarland, Roosevelt, Cardozo, Bruce Monroe, Raymond Education Campus, all those were the schools. And then the latter, about a year and a half ago, started working on staff for Youth for Christ as the City Life Director here. And I love this motto, this ministry motto, man, because City Life focuses more on holistic ministry. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the goal is discipleship. Like, that's the long-term goal.
Right.
To see young people become lifelong followers of Christ. But I'm saying that because the last year and a half, I've been blessed to work in Rosedale, Lincoln Heights. We got young people that have come from Deanwood, Carver, Clay Terrace, Rosedale.
Yeah.
And so I also lived there for a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a blessing, man. And sometimes you don't know where God is going to actually plant you.
Yes, sir.
Because, you know, we all have prayed this dumb prayer. Lord, send me, or Lord, I'll go wherever you want. And
then they don't be doing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people pray that and they become like, Jonah. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go where the Lord tell them to go. But it's been a blessing, man. You know
yeah, man, who was just talking was, you know, he go by many names. I mean, we call him Ray, you know, I call him Pastor Ray, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes Big Bruh, you know what I'm saying? But he don't he don't really care about any of that. Like, he be chilling, just call me Ray. You know what I'm saying? From Uptown, you know?
Yeah, man.
And he been putting in work since, man. We about in the same bracket. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in it for about 20 years. And Ray been there.
16 coming August 28th. I mean August 1st.
Yeah, he been
16
there.
years, man.
He was back there throwing gospel go-go shows.
Yeah, back when y'all had In His Image.
In His Image, you know?
Yeah.
With Roussan in there.
Yeah,
I had to apologize to Ray like years later. That joke was funny. I apologized years later for the Ray, man. Ray had no clue why he was apologizing. I said, dog, why I just find how much money you spent that had a band and I ain't see none of it. I thought a receipt. I said, dog. See, I wasn't even in charge of it. I was like the leader of the band, but I wasn't like the manager. So we ain't know nothing about like what money was being transferred on any of that. And I seen that receipt. I was like, right. Yeah, you want that, dog? I could get a whole show for this dude Ray for the money he spent.
Exactly.
I could have did that myself. Now that I know, but if you want to throw another show, we need to make up, dog. We need to just call me, dog. We make it happen.
It's all good. You know what? And during that era too, man. I mean, it seemed like there were a lot of bands that were unaffordable. I guess that might be the word to use.
Wow.
But you know what I'm saying? I saw how important it was by the ministry and the sound. Because I ain't going to sit here and be like, oh, well, they minister so they can come.
Right.
Nah, if you ain't had no good sound, then, you know what I'm saying, we'd be like, oh, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? But because what God called us to, we were not trying to reach the church.
Right.
You know, our goal was to reach the unchurched and the farthest out young people.
Right.
So that was the heart behind, like, the whole Friday Night Live was not for kids who actually went to the church. And, you know, we got 200-300 kids in there smelling like booty, weed, everything else.
Truth.
You know what I'm saying? And
Truth.
And just like, you know, do you want to come to Christ tonight? You know what I'm saying? They got so many other things that they dealing with and struggling through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our young people are raising themselves.
Wow.
So it's not like there's a big mama at home or, you know, someone who has a strong foundation in the church.
True.
And so it's like, man, how do we break that? The way I was trained, Phil Jackson, man, Chicago, Steve Fisher, these guys trained us, and I used to tell them all the time, well, the reason why I got churches looking at me side-eyed is because of them. Because they trained us, if it's not broken, break it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And not being afraid to come outside that box, man. And that's what, you know, I see that now. And I was just this past Sunday, man, not putting any church, you know. I love all the churches. I feel like everybody.
He about to open the can of words. I'm ready. I'm going right with him though.
Everybody's called to something.
I ain't been to church in like a while now.
Yeah. Come on down to Landmark, man. Landmark Church, man. Let me go ahead and put a plug out there.
Pastor Elwood. Shout out to Pastor Elwood, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a different experience.
Yeah.
And everybody needs something, right? My mom and them still go to the same church that we grew up in.
Wow.
And that's working for them. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, there's so much that's happening around the four walls, man. But so many times we get stuck in that joint doing revivals and all that kind of stuff, and we never come outside, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you never know what God wants to do in your neighborhood or in your community if you constantly in the locker room.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta come out the locker room, man.
But I mean, don't it take knowledge to know do it take knowledge to know what to do outside the locker room? I mean, like.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big part of it is actually equipping yourself to go, right? Because one of the things, and I can say this, and I'm gonna say this real strong, and I'll take whatever heat. The African American church, man, for so long has just relied on the anointing of God and not equipping and training.
Wow.
Right? So I'm a firm believer of the power of the Holy Spirit. I'm a firm believer of walking in all the gifts. But at the same time, I have a responsibility. Jamie Foxx, man, when he did Ray, you know, he turned up a little too much to the point where Oprah had to give you a phone call. Oprah calls this man and puts this other guy on the phone. The other guy she put on the phone was Sidney Poitier.
Wow.
Sidney Poitier said, Jamie, you have been given the gift of responsibility.
Oh, yeah. You got to watch yourself.
And I think us as the church, capital C, we have been given the gift of responsibility. Wow. So now I have to be responsible with what God has given me. And I have to, it's my role and my responsibility to protect that.
Wow.
To equip that and to train that. And also to partner with other people to connect, right? To build a community because young people don't grow up in programs, man. Like them days is done. They don't grow up. I'm saying them days is done, but it never really worked. Wow. To just grow up in a program and then go out into the world and do and live and model what you've learned in that program. Young people grow up in communities, man. That's what this is right here, you know, and that's why I love the YFC model, the ministry model of City Life, because we're building that network, like building and strengthening community collaborative relationships is like one of the high priorities. How do we build a network in a network of support for young people so that they can stop falling through the cracks? Look at the table right here. This, if we had young people, right, and this is the church and this is the foundation, and we say, Pastor Ed Young said one time, the church has all to say but don't know how to say it. Wow. Vegas has nothing really to say, but they've mastered how to say it.
Wow.
So if we got this foundation and it's not strong or so many cracks in it, and then we risk people falling through the cracks. Most of our people are falling through the cracks simply because we don't want to come outside of our comfort zone and introduce something new and fresh. Something different. Or not even to like create it yourself, because that's what we get into this idea that we have to sit down and we have to create it. Nah, sometimes if you take your butt outside the walls, walk down on the avenue, take your suit off, man, take your collar off for a few hours, go down and get some lunch in your neighborhood or go to the curry out down there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to eat all the fat stuff. But find something in there that's healthy that you might be able to munch on, because that's what like, I don't eat at curry outs. Everybody got excuses. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to walk the neighborhood and find out, like, do exegete the community like you do scripture. And go find out, man, what does this community absolutely need, man? And stop sitting down acting like, okay, we got to plan this, we got to do this. And then the other thing we don't do as well, I'm not saying all churches don't do it, don't hear me say that.
Talk to it.
But something that we don't do well is we don't invite people to the table. We don't even invite the people. They say the most significant or a more progressive form of evangelism or what's the word I'm looking for? But it's inviting those who are affected by the issues to the table.
True.
Because we plan it and then we say, just like we would do for kids. We do that to kids all the time. We'll plan the whole youth ministry for them, never invite them in, and then when only 2 of them show up, then we mad.
You blown.
You know what I'm saying? We mad because we done wasted resources.
I mean, not even that. It's just that the services that they set up be whack. It don't really be for youth.
Be 1985.
They keep saying like they put together like youth and young adult, and I keep telling people youth and young adults are 2 separate brackets. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like when you say youth and young adult got issues the youth don't got.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some of them established. Some of the young adults be established, or at least they in college. At least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the youth, man, we still, the youth still out here. But
even if they some of them struggle, like, because you know how it is coming from coming from the hood. So
Yeah.
a lot of our young kids, man, 14 years old, are dealing with adult problems.
Right.
But even though if they struggle through some of the same
Wow.
issues, the focus for that age group or that level is totally different.
That's true.
The focus for a young adult or a millennial who has never had any leadership opportunities,
Wow.
who have never had a mentor, who
Uh-huh.
have never had anything positive, or never had anyone actually to speak into his life to say, you know what, you can do this, or you can be positive, you can be amazing, or whatever it may
Yeah.
be. And so sometimes in the midst of that, it gets lost because we're trying to. It's almost like fishing, man. We're trying to catch everything.
Wow.
Like I'm like, you know what? What if like it's most of the time it's like 10 churches on the corner. So what if like that?
Ain't
What if
that the
that
truth?
church focused on like the addictions? What if this church focused on serving bread? What if this church focused on maybe serving young people? You know what I'm saying? And not just having young people come in your church, and now they're in the mindset of, well, I just become a pew. You know what I'm saying? Like I now, and that's what City Life also, you know, it's about raising up indigenous leaders. Like how do we actually raise up leaders? I tell them all the time, man, I need to work myself out of a job.
Truth.
There was some young people who came up through the porch 9 years ago.
Mhm.
Now City Life a year and a
Which
half
was
ago.
the bomb.
That
Porch
grew up
like
there. The porch. Shout out Christina, man, Fowler for starting that ministry, man. But a lot of those young people, and I tell them, I call them out on here if I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tim is one of them.
Yeah.
But I told him, I said, man, you should be leading this.
Wow.
At this point, you should be leading this based on what you've gotten.
Yeah.
And now, just kind of where you feel God is leading you. And not everybody can do front line, and I
No, they
understand
can't.
that.
They can't.
Not everyone's made for front line.
They can't.
But what can you do? Like there's something. It's like a football team. Everybody play your role. Everybody play a part.
Yeah.
The problem I think with the body, man, is that sometimes we got quarterbacks playing running back.
Yeah, and I agree with you with the teaching, because it's not even a breakdown about what's really an evangelist or what's really what your office is for real. Because a lot of people, they claim to be evangelists, but they ain't. You just see them in church every Sunday.
Yeah.
That joint ain't whack.
Yeah.
Like what you doing? Like what
Yeah.
you evangelizing? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, you could tell they evangelizing chicken and macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are doing.
Lord.
They are doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can see that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like outreach, man, like just reach out. And I think that was the thing when I was out there in the streets. It's a shame that God got to come down himself to do the job. Now that I think about it.
And he tells us to advance the kingdom of God.
Yep.
So like that's our role.
Yep.
Like God trusts us to do that. But the other thing I was thinking about too is that sometimes church, capital C, we look for like these mega wins and these mega victories.
Wow.
Right? We look. It's almost like we play the ministry so that we can highlight it on our social media. Some of the stuff that you do for God should be discreet. Some of the stuff we do, man, don't necessarily need a ussy or a selfie. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that God has allowed us to do, and then we don't necessarily show it. Some of the stuff is good because, you know, you got folks like you reaching out, you marketing, you're trying to get some resources in. So people want to see and want to hear what you're doing.
That's
but
right.
Then there's some stuff, man, that I feel like, yo, it's a victory in the eyes of God, and you didn't even have to post that on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
That's truth.
So I check myself on that too all the time. Why am I posting this for real?
Yeah.
Am I doing this because I see what the AME boys doing out there?
Yeah.
Am I posting this because I want to show people that I'm with these major, you know, Christian organizations, World Vision and Youth for Christ and all that? like why am I doing this? Did God call me to
Is it
this?
for self-glory, or is it really for helping the youngins out?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Man.
Anyway, I can talk all day, bro.
I
love microphones.
I'm looking at y'all cats, man. I mean, what's y'all inspiration? Why y'all, you know, are y'all in it for the same thing, Ray? Because I seen y'all with Ray for the longest, so I assume that y'all came up the same way with the same similar struggles, and that y'all got the same similar passion that Ray got for the youngins, because y'all wouldn't have been here as long if you didn't.
Take it away, bro.
Take it away, bro.
No, I already spoke. Okay, so you gonna make it. You see, the whole time.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I guess for me, I have a heart to do what I'm doing, but I did grow up in the church, and I was raised a certain way I was doing like homeless events as a kid, so that kind of
okay.
As an adult, it just followed me to my adulthood.
True that.
I grew my own passion for it, but I definitely had a model for it as a child. So,
Yeah.
that's why I kind of continue in that work.
Yeah. Wow. Go ahead, look at him.
I used to work at LOIC. I was a youth leader, and I go to the schools and stuff, make sure the kids doing what they're supposed to do and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Now, what's my homie name right here?
Big Marcus. Go by the name Trap Glizzy. Yeah, Trap Glizzy.
True. What? That's his rap name.
That's his rap name. Yeah.
Oh, you rap.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
But he need tropical fantasy, man, to get it in. They don't have that at the show, man. He ain't getting it in.
Big Marcus in the house, y'all. How old is you, young?
I'm
17. 17? Okay. So 17, I was just getting saved, coming out of the streets. I was just getting saved. So it looked like you got your head on straight just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Helping my mentor, man. Trying to get it done.
True. So Ray, your mentor?
Yeah.
True.
That's my man. Me and his father actually grew up together.
Okay.
Just a great how God orchestrates stuff, man.
And that's good because he got a father around. Wow.
Look at Ray like a big brother to me, for real.
Oh yeah, that's what all of us. Even though we like the same age bracket, but Ray, like, he been out there, dog. So, we looking at him like a big brother. You know what I'm saying? Even though we make moves, but Ray really been doing what he be talking about.
Yeah.
And like Dan Bradley told me, he was like, it's only a few dudes. You know how Dan talk.
Yeah.
Man, him talk different when we alone. He like, it's only DK, it's only a few niggas I ain't even know they even do anything what they talking about. Ray Nelson in one, and you consistent in what you do, and Ray Nelson consistent in what he do. I said, you right.
Yeah, my man Dan Bradley.
Yeah,
man. Good
you
folks.
right.
Shout out to you, Big Dan. I saw him here a couple months back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my man.
Grinding.
I think he younger than me, but I call him Big Brother. You know
and he been pushing. That's true.
Getting it. You know
it's just the wisdom the brother got, man. He been pushing.
Front line now, doing some other stuff, man, and also on the front line. So
got married.
Kill, man. Got married.
You need like a young adult preacher at one of the churches now.
Yeah, thinking Maple Springs. He ended up here. Maple Springs now.
Yeah, Maple Springs.
Moving on up.
That's what's up.
We're going to call him George Jefferson, man, next time we see him. Moving on up, man.
Yeah, man. So, Pastor Ray been out here, man, doing his work with my brothers that's here, man. Yeah. And I think I'm looking at Marcus, I'm just inspired to see other young men at least doing something. That was the thing I was saying earlier, like, before you can approach any of these youngins, first at least get to know them first, dog. Like, they ain't gonna want to come to your church and you approaching them like a sinner.
Exactly.
I'm a sinner.
Snatch his hat
I go to church and all that, but you might hear a curse word or two coming out my mouth. You might not want me to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lord.
So I just don't feel right with approaching the youngins and you don't really know them, or at least understand their culture first.
That's the thing.
Understand their culture first. Like we had we did a show when I do the Club Kingdom jump. You know how wild Gucci is, right? Team Gucci.
Yeah.
So Travis pull up. He wild. Hey DK. So look, some of the ladies just left out of the Club Kingdom jump. They was older ladies, right? So Gucci pull up. What's up, DK? Wow, he wear the bling and all that. He be swagged out. But he in our age bracket, but he swagged out. He looked just like the youngest, right? What you wouldn't tell. So he wilding. He go to ladies. Oh, you might need, like, they was judging him. Like, you need to know Jesus, da 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 da. But Gucci ain't hear them when they said it.
Yeah.
I heard them.
Yep.
And I said, do you know who that dude is?
Don't even know him.
They was like, nah. I said, that dude was in the crazy house, like St. E.
Come on, man.
People don't even know the dude testimony. I said, he was in St. E. And a dude came in there and told them about Jesus, and he got saved in the crazy house, and God delivered him.
See,
and he was on the block. Her whole face changed.
You never know, man.
You got to know the youngest first, man.
Man, my favorite scripture is Proverbs 20 verse 5.
Yeah.
The purpose of a man's heart is like deep water, but a man who understands will pull it out. Right. So we know the Proverbs, that's about wisdom. But your purpose, his purpose is that deep. But a man who understands will bring it out. So it's one thing to kind of have the wisdom to know how to do it.
That's right.
But it's also having an understanding. I may not experience every single thing that Marcus had. That's what, man, I mean, and as a mentor, and as someone who's providing discipleship, he gotta bust his head too.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? You can't give him everything.
True that.
Because he gotta experience life, man.
You gotta experience.
God has to give folks testimonies as well.
Yeah.
But that whole understanding piece, man, is because a lot of people don't necessarily understand the culture or why young people like certain things or why they don't like certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm excited, man, because we July 7th through the 12th, man, we're taking a group of youngers to camp.
Yep.
Outside of Baltimore. It's called North Bay. And it's an amazing, it's not camp, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a resort. You know, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying it's not camp. But it's a resort, man. I mean, when you come from where we coming from,
true,
man, that joint is
that's like resort, paradise.
It's like paradise, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but that's what we are focusing on. And then Monday nights, you know, we do our City Life Club. And then on Thursday nights, man, we have some young brothers for our life group, man, called Kimani. And Kimani simply means king. So we're raising up kings. That's our goal, man. Is how do we raise up kings, man? During this time, right? We know there's some things with police brutality, where it seems like African Americans, man, young brothers are being hit. So many youngers over in Southeast, you know, getting hit. I lost, man, about maybe 8 of my childhood friends in the last 3 or 4 months. You know what I'm saying? So while we in the walls and we still playing or we still in line at church getting hummus.
Yeah, I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't just talking about the black church. You know what I'm saying? While we in there playing hummus and getting tea and all that, coffee and you know we got the cafe booming.
Oh man!
While we playing church on Sundays and Saturdays, man, there's so many of our youngins and all colors that are just slipping through the cracks, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And so I love what I get to do. Every single day I get to get up, man, and just love young people, man. Come alongside young people and partner with them. It's a strategy that we talk about, and it's called community youth development. Yeah. And it's basically how we see young people, changing your perception to see young people as integral parts of the process, man. Yeah. That if they're going to become leaders in the community, then we have to give up some power.
Wow.
We gotta give up a little bit of power, and you know, adults don't like to give up no power, man.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? I got 5 kids of my own at home, so I know what it feel like. 19, 17.
This dude here.
12, 10, and
he
now
can't tease me about
1 year old.
I remember they used to tease me about having kids, and every time Chrissy was pregnant. This dude
man
here,
had the church band. He had the church band for real.
I said, this dude, we see this wife. He was like, he did that to you again,
Look, shout out to Kim, man. 14 years of marriage, man, coming up August 28th, man. You know
he gave light work for me, so I wasn't even in the doghouse no more for having 4 kids of mine. When she came out with the 5th, I was like, yes.
Man, and that
made me look good,
I'm like, all right, God, what are you doing,
I said, this guy here.
Shoot, man, we ain't order that, you know what I'm saying? But he's been a blessing to us, man.
True.
You know, for sure.
Look, man, we gonna play some crank, man.
Let's crank, man.
And then we're gonna come back, man, and keep talking to the men of God, man, after this, all right?
Peace.
Oh, I was lost without your love. I'm never turning back. I've strayed before, but God, your love, it keeps me coming back. 'Cause I never had love like the one I found, the one I found, the one I found. I never had love like the one I found, the one I found, the one I found. No one chose the first, and all of the above. You made a sacrifice, that is true. All I want is you.
whole POC crew up in here. God bless my man James, man. God bless my man Ernest. God bless that whole co-fam. God bless CJ. God bless my man Justin too. Hey, well put your hands up, y'all. I say what?
What's up with y'all, man? Shout out to my man Hill, Lanisha. I see y'all. Pastor DeMar, D. Ferguson, Lamar, Damo. What's up, bro? Melvin, what's up? T, what's up? Sheila, what's up? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Back to this crank, man, all the way up to 9 o'clock, man. Got some powerful men of God in the building, man. We just talking real. Talking about solutions. Talking about the next move, you know what I mean? We got a rapper in the building. We're gonna make him do 16, man. See what he talking about, you know what I'm saying? He good. You say he DJ. But we're gonna leave the rapping to Marcus then. We're gonna leave the rapping to Marcus though. Yes, sir.
Then I'ma walk, then I'ma run, then I'ma drive through. What? Matter of fact, I just might pull up right beside of you. In a 600.
What's up, babe?
Bubble Joe, but I don't want no trouble though. We alright, Joe, we cool. To me, you just an enemy that became a footstool. And let the Lord fight my battles. Me, I hold my peace. Walk the walk amongst all y'all talking cheap. No time for your adjectives and adverbs. I'ma just walk the walk and read the proverb. See, you ain't really mad at me. You mad at ministry, man, cause the good XB on the GOP. But we like Jack climbing the beanstalk. And we gon' walk, fire, talk. Oh man, that keep hating on me. I love it. And it wasn't true now, was it? Don't say nothing, just never say nothing, just tear down. Y'all can talk about me now. Don't say nothing, never say nothing, tear down. around the world. The world. When you go through, if they ask you, get your breakthrough. You need the world. When you go through, at 25, don't get your breakthrough. Thank God for the world. Hop, rock, gospel, and go. City attacker. Walk. One time for the whole 9-7 first. KDY. Come on. Yeah. 35 double low. Don't say nothing. Never say nothing. Damn. Y'all are talking about me now. Don't say nothing. Control the fire. Hey, pray the haters even know. Can't control the fire. Acting by the Holy Ghost party. And I don't want to control the fire. But you can praise them and do your thing. And you don't want to control the fire. You're going higher. Hey, higher. Hands up, everybody like this. Hey. Now pray. Give props to the Lord every day. We're getting hype for Christ. Get sight for Christ. Right. So we're gonna praise God. Okay, yeah. wanna control the fire. So you can praise him and do your thing. But we don't wanna control the fire. We going higher, higher. Hey, don't move. Yeah, what you do to Trinity? Ain't nothing but bad food in the Holy Trinity. Ain't famous be thankful for God's got that remedy. You are the victim, so he's like a canopy. You wanna stand at me, but nah, on the real though. The word of God is coming into the Arsenio. Always coming to the knowledge of the word of grace. Look get a taste, manifesting all the God with you. Hey, I'm praising God with food. Hey, I'm praising God with you. Hey, I'm praising God with you. Hey, I'm praising God with you. Hey, I'm praising God with food. Hey, I'm praising God with you. Hey, come on. Well, beat your feet, dog. Beat your feet. 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 Beat your feet.
Right here on the Good News Radio Show, man. We here with Ray Nelly. And all that crew, man. We in here.
Yeah, y'all.
Man, they might do a freestyle, man. I ain't come prepared for no rappers, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, I don't know.
Y'all might have to freestyle that, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready, 100. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You right, they might have to freestyle that, Joe. Yeah, we got some rappers in the building, man. They came through, you know. They in here, man. So, you know, over on the break while the music was playing, they asked me for a freestyle beat. Usually I had them, Jones. But, you know, it's a go-go show. So I ain't even think about it. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
But, you know, it's an opportunity to share the skills, you know what I'm saying? The skills to pay the bills, I assume. You know, we gonna see what's good with these cats, you know, for real. I don't know if Ray Nelly got any bars.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen him with no bangs.
I got a couple Twixes and some Nestle Crunches in the car. Only candy bars I got.
Too funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we got some folks in here, man. But before we get to that, man, what's going on, man? What's popping in the scene? So we got the amusement park. Come look. I want to be a part. I'll call it the amusement park. But you know, Nelly raising some funds for the kids to go to this joint.
Yeah.
Shoot, and when I seen it, I wish I was like 15 again. You know what I'm saying? So I can go in that jump. But yeah, man. I guess we probably could go, huh?
Yeah, man. So I'm excited, man, because you know the whole idea of sending kids to camp or
just taking them away.
Camp, they get out of their neighborhood, man, for at least a week, right? And then the responsibility is back on us to consistently create these opportunities or these bridges of experiential exposure,
right?
Because you know young people need those opportunities, man, to step outside of the 4-block radius, man. Like you know our kids most of the time don't get off the block.
Bruh, I remember CJ saying one time he picked up a youngin' from Kenilworth. He said he drove from Kenilworth to the Pepsi Cola plant.
Yeah.
And the youngins was going crazy in the car.
Didn't know what they
I ain't gonna lie, I was living on Benning Road, and out of town to me was going past the Pepsi Cola plant.
In Cheverly.
That was.
Yeah.
And that was right there. That was literally right around the corner.
Exactly.
And for real, if a lot of youngins tell the truth from DC, I can count on my hands when I went downtown as a youngin'. I can count on my hands. People was coming out of town to D.C. to go downtown.
Yeah.
And I would tell people, I live here in D.C. and I don't never go downtown.
Been in that one monument.
I don't never go there. And then I ain't
museum.
It ain't until I got mature, until I went down to the Lincoln Memorial to read the words on the joint.
Yeah.
To see that they really wasn't, everybody wasn't racist. You know what I'm saying? Some folks was working on our behalf to get us free as slaves. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the youngers in the hood don't know this stuff.
History, man.
You gotta take them down there.
We don't know our history. And I think we're afraid of stepping outside. Some young people are not just afraid to fail.
Wow.
I think a lot of our youngins, or not a lot, but there are some that are afraid to be successful. There are some that are afraid to be great. I don't like using success, man, because
I understand.
Dr. Cornel West said that, you know, we have created a generation of peacocks.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We look good, but we can't fly. And so what he was saying is that we've got to change that up to a point where we train and motivate young people to become eagles so they can soar. But then he also said that God didn't create us just to be successful, but he created us to be great. You know what I'm saying? So walking in that greatness, man. But you know, this opportunity that we have for these kids, man, to get out and meet. Here's the other crazy thing, man. When I first started working with this organization, 2002, man, I didn't just find purpose in my destiny and all that. That was major, right?
Yeah.
But the other thing, man, I now have allies around the country. You know what I'm saying? I got co-workers and colleagues, man, around the country. You know what I'm saying? And and coming from DC, you know, we think growing up, we thought that was the worst.
Yeah.
But then you meet some dudes from LA. You meet folks from, you know, different parts. I've got buddies from West Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Up in the hills of West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? But I got friends, man. And we talking about now, like, man, what would it look like to get some of these young brothers up on some ATVs up in the mountains, man?
Hey,
get them muddy for a while.
Snap. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they got an ATV park right there in Waldorf. Did y'all know that? It's a 4-wheeler joint.
Yeah. See, that's what youngers need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you're like, well, they shouldn't be riding them in the street. They shouldn't, but
then take them out somewhere there and they
never
can
even
ride.
give them that opportunity, man. At least establish the relationship to say, Slim, look, I got this track, Joe. You know what I'm saying? And that might not deter them from riding in the street. They may still do it, but they might do it a little less.
Hey, that joint fun though.
Exactly, man.
That joint fun.
Exactly, man.
Police chasing you. They can't catch you.
You know what I'm saying? And
I'm not encouraging y'all.
We're not encouraging you to get out there and put your one leg up and put your, you know, booty on the floor.
Right, exactly.
But in terms of like creating those opportunities, man, I was watching one of the housewives shows with my wife. Okay, that's a disclaimer. I gotta say that because I wasn't just watching it. I think it was the New Jersey Housewives or something. And Megan, I'm making up names here. Megan was they were on a yacht. They were on Bill's yacht. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so while they on the yacht, my man proposed to her, and she said, "I just love Bill because he creates amazing moments." And I'm like, that's what we got to help create for our young people,
amazing
man. We got to create when they leave our ministries and programs, they got to want to come back so bad that they can't wait to come back next week. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got ideas, man. I'm just like, and that's just me, man. I know how to put events together, but just maybe all of us could come together. All of us that been talking already, maybe we could just come together and do a citywide kind of thing where we got the buses lined up for some youngins, all paid, everybody, and we all in charge of putting the money up and getting the young just park in the hood somewhere. All right, y'all get on the bus, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Had a little lunches ready for them. You know what I'm saying? And just go somewhere so the youngins can leave the country. In the country meaning out the city, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Downtown somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Just schooling the youngest, man, because, I mean, it's true. Like, I didn't go downtown to read nothing until I got saved.
Yeah.
Because my mind started opening. So I started traveling and seeking and looking. But before that, before I had God, and I was one of them youngins, with my pants always, I was the youngin with the pants. I told people at work, the government job, I told people at work, I said, son, my pants was always down here.
Couldn't even run from the police.
And my sons was like, for real back then, in the 90s, that's what we was doing. We just had our baggy shirts. We just weren't wearing them skinny jeans.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? No skinnies.
Man. Yeah, man.
Nothing skinny, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, we did wear the pants down, so, you know, but once we got out of that mindset and really started searching.
Yep.
Then we started
sixth grade, man, I won citywide science fair, right?
Oh, you was smart.
I won. My mom forced me to be in that joint. Of course, you know, kids that age, your parents doing the projects anyway.
Oh yeah, you right.
So I won citywide. Then I won a free trip to Orlando, Florida. Right.
Wow.
And I went to Disney World, 6th grade, 1980.
I still ain't been.
Man, we went later on with the kids, 1980, right? But I'm telling you what happened for me, man, is once I got to the airport, something happened. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, years later, it was like the ministry that I was working with kind of cultivated it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it came years later, but at that moment in time, I'm walking through Reagan National Airport, and I'm actually dreaming. I fell in love with, like, where these people from and where they going. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And so that just changed the trajectory of my life, man. When I saw that, and in terms of like how God came in the picture, man, my dad, God rest his soul, been dead 5 years, man. We just celebrated 5th year. He and my uncle, man, had their challenges, addiction and all that kind of stuff. When I saw God take their lives and just do a 180-degree kind of deal with it, that's what really kind of opened my eyes to like, man, maybe this God thing is real. You know what I'm saying? So, but those experiences, man, we gotta create that, and we've gotta, and we're overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony.
Yep.
Some of us don't talk, man. We don't share. Our fathers and parents come from generations where what happens in Vegas, staying in Vegas, and that's killing us, man.
Wow. And that's hey, he's saying something vital right there. Parents, and there's a lot of people out there right now that don't know the testimony of their parents, like the struggle.
That's real.
Like what the parents been through.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us found because we kind of stumbled into the issue.
Yeah.
Because we saw dad not there, so moms decided to share her issues and dilemmas with him.
Exactly.
And then when we was grown men enough to ask our fathers, like, "What's up with you, cuz? Like, where my big wheel at?"
Yeah.
That's what I told my father.
Yeah.
Where my big wheel? He probably listening now. But I was like, "Where my big wheel at, man? You know what I'm saying? What's good?"
Yeah.
He like, "Man, look, that was your mom." You know, so they break all that down. So you kind of fall into all of it. But if the parents can show their faults, it probably help us out a lot more.
Yeah. Stop trying to appear perfect.
Yeah.
I try not to be perfect in front of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not who God created us to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Perfection, but being perfected in Christ, and not trying to dot the I's and cross all the T's, man. Because we are human.
And life ain't hardly like peaches and cream, son.
Nah.
You got to show how life really is to your kids. That's kind of my thing too. Like I show my kids what the real is. I give them all the stories. I don't hold no cut cards.
Yeah.
I give them the deal. I give them what daddy was doing, what he was listening to. Daddy, you did that?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, we went through Southeast the other day, and right there by Benton Park, at the pool.
Yeah.
You know, that was home sweet home right there. That's when all the gunshots and everything happened, right? So my youngest saw one of the youngest hop on one of the fences.
Yeah.
They like, "Young daddy, look at them doing it." They whispering like it was bad. I said, "Dog, I did that too." You did?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's just the thing. You cut through the fence. Ain't that you hop the gate.
Hop that gate.
Like, we don't, if I ain't gotta walk around, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna look for the cut. You know, everybody got the little dirt road. You could tell Bama was doing the shortcut through the grass.
You see that?
Come on, bro. We all did. Our youngers don't know nothing about that. They got the green grass outside.
Yeah, we got go around kids.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We was cut through kids.
You know what I'm saying? We was cutting through, man. Running from the police, man. That was normal, man.
I wasn't that fast though. So I ain't with you on that one.
What? Oh man, please, Joe.
Yeah, so I had asthma.
What? This guy here. So,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I remember because of Devon saying you had a brother or something.
Yeah.
So your brother was doing all the dirt.
Yeah, arrogant.
Yeah. They told me, they was like, "Oh, we know Ray."
Shout out to Devon. Shout out to Dave, man.
He gave me the scoop. He said, "Oh, nah." He said, "I know them." He said, "I know them." Devon said, "I know them."
Right around the corner, man.
I said, "Yeah,
that's
man."
Crazy. Small world, man.
Because when I talked to him, because you know that's my Simple City. That's the Simple City brothers. But they was over us, so you know you had the older dudes and you had us youngins.
Yeah.
So they was the older dudes, so we respected them, so we listened to them. And so they knew y'all. Man. So the OGs knew y'all. I was like, God,
you know, honestly, man, I'm telling you, I owe a lot of who I am to youngins in the neighborhood.
Wow.
The OGs in our neighborhood, man. So many of them said to us, man, y'all not coming out here like that.
You see?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they used to do too.
So that's why they get big respect, man. And let me say this too, man. You know, coming up, there were a lot of basketball tournaments and stuff. We played ball from sun up to sundown.
We need to get back to that because we fat and out of shape,
bro. Fat and out of shape. But the churches, where the churches were absent, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. Them slim youngers on the corner was the one putting youngers in tournaments and buying tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? Those were the ones that actually paid the fee for us to be in tournaments. You know what I'm saying? So I know, you know, after we get saved and sanctified, we get amnesia. You know what I'm saying? And we forget that this thing, we're connected in so many ways.
Yes, sir.
Then we know.
Yes, sir.
And if it wasn't for everybody, we wouldn't be where we are. You know what I'm saying? So I owe a lot to those guys in my old neighborhood, man. And we Wednesday night we do a thing up there called Chicken and Waffles.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to slide through them Jones. Give me a second though, man. I'm gonna make my way to that chicken and waffle Jones.
Chicken and waffles, man. Parkview Rec, you know what I'm saying? And so we just doing life with youngins, man.
Wow.
You know, we just keeping it real. They come in however they come in.
But how do y'all get into? Look, we could be talking all the way up to now, y'all. So how do you get into mentoring youngins though? For the people that don't know, how do you get into that?
I think it's what you said earlier, man. It starts with that relationship. You know what I'm saying? It starts with being open to a relationship, training your mind to be open to a relationship with a young person, and not coming in and always with your hand out. You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes when I say come in with your hand out, you might not be asking anything of this young person, like tangibly, right? You're not tangible. You're not asking like, well, give me this, give me this, give me this. But you're asking for them to drop their walls down. I said walls, not draws. But drop their walls down. You want them to be vulnerable. You want them to tell all the business of what's happening on the block. And you like a prison guard. You know what I'm saying? And you got your stuff so locked up like a bank. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with that relationship and the building of that relationship, and then eventually I think that relationship grows. But it's different for every young person. We had young people, man, that's with us. 1 month in, you know, we connected. Some, man, they 2 years, 3 years in, you finally see like that wall. But so many of our young people, man, are so hurt and damaged, man.
True.
So they're looking for therapeutic places, man, where they can actually just be themselves, where they feel like it's okay to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? What we're doing at City Life, man. You come to City Life Club, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you might not come in that joint and hear the music that you think you should hear.
See?
So we ain't trying to reach you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, this pastor said this down at CCDA, the Christian Community Development Association, has this conference every year. And the brother said, you know, my church is amazing. We know how to do First Sunday. We eat good. We wear white and all that. He said, but for years we preach, go ye therefore, but we do, y'all come to us. So we got to even change that mentality. Instead of us just building these, you know, edifices and doing y'all come to us, man. We got to figure out a way. How do we go where people are? Here's the crazy thing about God. When you go into a community, you ain't bringing God. Come on, man. We ain't that arrogant, but that we bringing God. Our job is to go find out where God is and join it. That joining it might be at that daycare center. Joining God might be at that liquor store on the corner.
Truth.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not saying God up there selling liquor, or you know, he turned that water into wine. I'm not saying he at the cash register. But what I'm saying is, God might be working through somebody that's up in there. You know what I'm saying? There might be somebody in there that we can connect with, man, that might say, you know what? I know I got drunks coming up in here. But can you be a designated driver on Friday?
True that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. There's so many things that we can do if we stop being in that box, man, and really be creative. Come outside, because some of us, man, is so anointed, but we're so closed-minded.
Wow.
And so the anointing of God is like, yo, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do, but I feel like I'm in this bottle of lemonade right here.
Yeah.
Like it's something good in here, but you got me all locked in and I can't even get out. You know what I'm saying? And so now I just settle at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So yfcdc.org is our website, man, and so we're just trying to
make sure y'all go there,
reach
y'all.
Communities, man.
What is it?
YFC.org.
YFC.org, y'all.
We got a Give a Few page on there, man. Folks can donate to the cause.
Please donate, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And
donate.
Really help us, man. Partners, and that's what we're looking for. Not just someone just give us $1, you know what I'm saying? But it's about partnering with us.
That's
man.
right.
Partnering with us, because not everybody, like we said before, is called to the front line.
Truth. Now, man, we got some robbers in here, man. We had some, you know, I ain't got no beats. But we gonna let them spit a nice little 16 for y'all, man. Yeah. Real talk.
Dunbar's finest up in here. Dunbar Senior High School. Yeah.
Oh, he went to Dunbar.
He went to the dirty Dun. He went to the dirty Dun. TCB Tony. The dirty Dun.
The dirty Dun.
I went to Shaw, man. So you know I love Dunbar for real. Dunbar 100. But we all know the best school was Coolidge.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
The best in Northwest.
That's what they say.
Yeah. My bad. I ain't mean to go.
We about to hit this 16, y'all. So y'all ready?
Oh, now he can't see. You know what? Rappers gotta start calling out other people.
Jay-Z walked in here right now, Slim. Y'all would have to hit something.
Yep, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Always want somebody to start this. You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
This is the roll call beat right here? Nah, we just going.
Yeah, I just gonna go.
Oh, the dome.
Oh, they say y'all. So they telling me, okay.
Whoever wanna go first, they on there, man.
All right.
We gonna go, Mike.
No, you take it away.
Hold on. Let me get you in. Let me get you right.
Truth.
All right, we ready?
Let's get it.
I ain't never changed, nah, I just switched lanes. Was riding for them youngers, noticed they ain't do the same. I had to boss up, it's a lot of weight on my name. I grew up with no father, so that left me heartless. I grew up in the trenches, so you know I'm Marvin. Remember late nights when my fam was starving. I came up from the bottom, so it ain't no starving. 15 with a drink, running up some comments, but every time I wake up, I'm just seeing dollars. Young as hell, but they ain't got too much knowledge. I be styling probably fly than a rocket. Remember, I ain't had nothing to eat. Now I'm full stomach to my feet. Play the song, put it on repeat. It probably help you niggas in the streets.
Truth.
That was truth right there.
That's what's that.
Good stuff.
That's what's that. That's what's that.
I like that.
I think it records.
I like that.
All right, my turn, son. My turn.
He gonna look. He passed the bottle.
Strawberry lemonade. Youngin had it played. I don't know why, but Youngin got a fade. Oh, that was deep, son. That's all I got. 2 bars.
Too funny. Yeah. What's up, Mike? Go ahead. Hell bad.
I love Jeezy. You know, I don't sin at all. You know how I said 24/7. That's it.
You lying like a mother.
Look, everybody got a little sin. Everybody got a little sin.
I've been working on a little something.
Okay.
No, you know.
He had something to cut.
Nah, so I mean, I can kind of, express it a little bit. I mean, I would like the beat, but it's okay because the beat. Hey, let me say this about the instrument. The instrument, it was actually made by MC Kong. So it is an original beat, but I gotta give him the time to.
Who just graduated today, man, from Art Institute in Washington. Shout out to Hector Alberto, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I'll share a little bit of this piece right here.
Let's get it.
It's called. I can't even say the name of the song, but yeah. So.
Oh man, come on, brother.
I work a day job and a dream job at the same time, but I ain't got no time to daydream. That's a daydream. Mike Fields, King Spielberg are the same kind. That's how I view myself lately. Flashbacks of grade school still in my mind. You know the mirror used to hate me. Yeah, back to college they said freedom I will find. Yet I'm just a slave to Sally. And I can't do the hook right now, so I'm gonna skip over to the second part. All right, so I used to say it's too late to catch up till I saw someone with no legs winning races, no excuses, get up. I'm trying to put down the fries. Our people dropping like flies. The grind in my eyes is for that Oscar prize. Yeah, buying my folks a house, finding myself a spouse, having myself a child, making my mama proud. So I'm focused now. Airplane mode. Devil try ringing my phone, and I'm gonna stop it right there, cause yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, Mike.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? Where the bars at, man?
I might have to do Yo, so y'all do the open mic nights at the the spot?
We've had a few. You know what I'm saying? We've had a few. Yeah.
A little
something, man.
That's what's up.
We gotta bring it trap though. You gotta bring that trap sound.
All right, I'm here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they like the trap, man.
Everybody know that's the move right now. So,
but I tell youngins, man, they call it a trap for a reason too.
Truth.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not necessarily referring to music, but I'm just saying, some youngins, man, so impressed about being in the trap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they call it a trap
for a reason.
For a reason, cuz.
They make it glamorous.
You know what I'm saying? But But this is what's up, man. I'm glad we're here tonight, man. And shout out to you, man, for having us to come through, bro.
Nah, you got to bring powerful brothers, dude. I ain't bringing no whack dudes, dude.
Yeah.
That joint just a waste of time. What you doing in the community? Oh, man, I'm selling jewelry or something. Or perfume or oils. That's cool.
We fold flyers every day. We pass out the fans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Then we about to go back to this crank a little bit, y'all. Y'all know we're going all the way up to 9 o'clock. We got 30 minutes left. We've been really chopping it up in this joint. So we're going to play some more of this gospel, go crank, man. Y'all know how we do it. Then we're going to come back and then we're going to wrap it up and then we probably roll out together for real.
Yeah.
So right here in the Good News Radio Show, I'll be right back.
It's all good. Everyone.
Your praise on, you can get your shout on. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You can get your praise on, and you can get your shout on. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You can get your praise on, you can get your shout on. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You can get your praise on. You can get your shout on. All you have to do, yeah. get your praise on. You can get your shout on.
I know what he's done. What he done for me. Simple City, what's up? 100 proof in the tank. Easy street. DJ Soul. Yeah. I just wanna, yes, I wanna lift my hands and dance. That's why I'm crazy. Yeah. For what he's done for me. Come on, come on. What he's done for me. What he's done for me. What he's done for me. Praise in the pocket. From the cross to the grave, to the grave, to the God, Jesus Christ gave his life. And for me, you know he died. Yes. Now I got a second chance. Jesus Christ gave his stripes for this simple man. Come on. Now I'm back again. Tell the devil with Christ on my side, I'm a win. What? It's just a second that I'm in. Without Christ, I'm home. Yeah. It's just another day I'm living in this gratefulness and realizing without him I never walk again. But his stress has got me out. I realize with Christ I'm living with no doubt. So I'm making this way. Jesus Christ gave his life for me. Now I'm saved. Come on. And every day it's a blessing to see. From his this to be O.E. What he's done for me. Come on, come on. What he's done for me. Southside. What he's done for me. House of refuge. You don't know. You don't know like I know what he's done for me. What he done for me. You don't know like I know how he set me free. You don't know like I know how he made a way. I just wanna, yes, I wanna lift my hands. That's why I'm praising. Oh, come on. What he's done for me. Hey, what he's done for me. What he's done for me. What he's done for me. Hey, you don't know. You don't know. I know what he's done. Wait a minute. Hold that beat right there. I rock the mic, you rock the mic, right? Much love to the Southside Squad, man. Web captures. Look, I said the W-E-B-B, web capture me. Hey, I said ooh, she wanna, ooh, she want my baby. I rock the mic, you rock the mic, right? Come on, yes, well that's the P-I-N-O, hold it for Pino. What he's done, hey, what he's done.
Oh man. What's up, Mickey?
What he's done for me. Hot Jackie Praise. You don't know, you don't.
What's up, Mick? Sweet Christy, what's up with you?
Throw something back there with the guitar, Andy. Uh-huh. All right. Well, all right.
All right, that's the day. And my guitar player said he can't hit something back at his monitor. But meanwhile, in between time, we're going to warm the microphones on up. All right. Back at the guitar monitor, yeah. Just want to welcome everybody out to Club Kingdom. Welcome to the Christian GoGo, or the club party, whatever you want to call it. We just came out to have a good time with y'all, do a little something, something warm. Oh, yes, indeed. So good to see all my Waldo stars and all my St. Mary's crew. A PG, they came through, yes. Oh. Also like to thank my main man Andy Parker back there on the soundboard. Been our sound man for a mighty long time. Yes, indeed. Also can't leave out WBG on that water flow.
That's boss man Nico, man.
Yes,
he like
indeed. Wow. Also my Uncle Ronnie, he came on up here from Pennsylvania. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And Miss LaKenya. All right. Gonna let that beat warm just a little bit. While I don't say a thing, you know. Yeah. Have mercy. And we ain't gonna move from right here till y'all come up and have a party with us. All this space out here, I swear. Work it. Also one time for that whole BOE, my main man Demon Killer. And Sweet Christy, they up in here also. Who Lord? And can't forget about our singer. See a little sick tonight over there, Miss India. Have mercy. Also one time for my main man Leroy. Hustle man. And my guitar player can't hear nothing in the back still, Andy. But we gonna work it. Yes, indeed. 17 long years and we up in here. Also want to say big shout out to Sweet Sister Sonia. My main man Dwayne, they came through and Hustle Man too. Oh yes, yes indeed. Well. This party warmed up, right? Yes, indeed. Also for Miss JB, back in the rear, one of our greatest cheerleaders. So good to see you too. That person. That's what I'm talking about. Don't give too much over there, pick. Keep the pocket warm, work. Also, shout out to my main man, Rockin' Ron, for coming through and his sweet Missy Pooh, too. Yes, 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 indeed, to work. Also, one time for other folks. And that whole, Nothing But the Truth Ministry, they came through. My main man Rob on the ones and twos from Dominion Apostolic. Oh yes. I want you to hold it. Hey Fluff.
As the world turns and the moon fades and the sun begins to shine. Oh, as the flowers and the trees grow. You're always on my mind.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I can't help but feel you all around me. like a river to a waterfall. I need you in my life.
Also, special shout out to Miss Sinead.
I can't help but feel you all around me, feel you everywhere. Yeah, oh, you give me peace of mind. You bring joy to my soul. Yeah, come on, say everywhere, everywhere that I go, and every day and every night, I think of you. You're the air that I breathe. You're the love of my life. I think of you. I think of you, say everywhere that I go, every day and every night. I think of you. Think of you. I think of you. You're the air that I breathe. You're the love of my life. I think of you. Come on, say,
Hey, Will, hold this stuff. I'll let the pocket work. Yes, indeed. Hey, look here. Miss India came to lift up. He came to lift up. She came to lift God up. Miss Sonia came to lift up. She came to lift up. She came to lift God up. The whole BOE came to lift up. Yep, they came to lift up. They came to lift God up. Hey, and Christ style came to lift up. Hey, they came to lift up. They came to lift God up. I said, one of them to lift up. They came to lift up. They came to lift God up. The whole brandy wine came to lift up. They came to lift up. They came to lift God up. A rock and roll came to lift up. They came to lift up. He came to lift God up. Hey, a water flow came to lift up. He came to lift up. We came to lift God up. I let the beat work. Yes, indeed, so good to be back down here in Waldorf Club Kingdom. Just doing a little something warm in the name of Jesus. Gonna lift them up in here tonight, you know. Yes. I ain't gonna do too much talking. Gonna let that pocket ride just a little bit. And hold this stuff. Hey, hold this stuff. I want you to work it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We about to get up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna let the men of God let y'all know, man, what's good, how you can get in contact with them.
Yeah.
The website again, what's going on next.
Yes.
What's
yes,
up,
yes.
Will? Yeah. Let them know what's up, man. How they can get in contact with y'all, your Facebook pages, how they can donate, all that.
Absolutely. So YFCDC.org is our website.
Yes, sir.
Again, we're raising support to send young people to camp for a week at North Bay, right outside of Baltimore, man. Our kids zip line right into the Chesapeake Bay, man. It's crazy, bro.
Man, I'm thinking I'm too big to try zip line anything.
Yeah, man. I might have
I don't know if that
zipped out.
job
I'm
gonna
zipped
work.
out.
I would
20
just
years
watch
ago.
them go ahead and zip across.
Man. But it's amazing to see, man. And then also, you know, we're looking for partners, man, that would become prayer partners with us, man, as well. And then those who may want to support throughout the year. You know, those opportunities are available as well at yfcdc.org. Go to our website. It'll tell you a little bit about what we do and who we are, who YFC is, and City Life. And so, man, if you need to hit me up, you can hit me at rnelson@yfcmail.org and 202-459-3865 on the hip. And God bless you guys, man. And I'm just honored to be a part of the body of Christ, man, and loving on young people. A buddy of mine said one time before, my man Juan Pacheco said, you know, we always hear about this saving the village, but what if it takes a village to raise a child, but what if it takes a child to save the village? Wow. What if it takes a child to actually save the village? So wow. I'm honored, man. You know what I'm saying? God bless y'all.
Big. You hear that? Man, y'all heard it for yourself, man. We got about 4 or 5 more minutes in here, man. Y'all heard it for yourself. Make sure you go donate, man. Real talk. So the youngest could experience something they never experienced in the hood, because a lot of us didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah.
We needed some raise back then, back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? We needed some raise back then. I wish you was around then, man. We needed to duplicate him, man, for back then. Because I sure enough ain't know nothing about getting outside of the hood.
Yeah.
Other than church. But even church was blowing me at the time. So, you know.
But let me say something to that real quick, man. To young people that might be out there, you might not be on here live and all that. But if you hear this, man, like, take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's not all on the young people. It's not all on the adults. I'm not saying that young adults do it wrong, right? And that's how our thing was, you know what, to do this work and to feel like God has called us to this. My number one goal was to never act like we got all the answers and we know what we doing. Nah, we rely on God for all that, right? You're talking about the God of creation, the creative, omnipresent, triune God. Said that we're made in his likeness and in his image, the likeness of them, like we're made in the image. So with that being said, man, I'm like, God, I need to channel all that and rely on your power and your spirit to do this work, man. And so we need more workers out here, man. The fewer, many are called, but few are chosen, man. We need the chosen people to stand up and get in line, man, for real.
Yes, sir. So this is the Good News Radio Show, man. We about to be up out of here. Each and every Monday, 6 to 9. Y'all know me. Sometimes if it's a holiday, I just might be off. And so y'all know.
Family first. That's our first ministry,
they
bro.
They know it, y'all.
You know
if it's a holiday Monday, y'all short.
Yeah.
But I bring that gospel go back to y'all each and every Monday, all right?
Yeah.
Love y'all, man. I see y'all later.
Yeah, God bless, man.
God bless.
Peace out.
Thanks for letting us be on this show tonight, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We family. We family.
Goofy and everything, but you know,
no, we family.
What's good, brother? Ty, man.
This how we do, man. This how we do, man.
Can't wait to see y'all, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Just wanna be real, you know? Just need to be real. Call it how I see it. Yeah. As he reveals it to me. No, they don't want beef. Nah, they don't want no problems. But I ain't got no worries. My God solve all of them. They looking at the pastor like he they master. Yeah, they standing in awe of him. That's why they don't fear God and don't hear God. Even though he calling them, no obedience. How you chosen, your blessing frozen. Snakes in the grass, I keep it moving. Keep it moving, that seed sowing. Order that, and God get it growing. I'm staying focused, that air's potent. I ain't tell y'all I was strapped up. 5-order weapon, I'm gun toting. Say they Christians, but the Pharisees. See the fruit and you know the tree. That light shining, you know it's me. Steady walking in victory. That petty stuff that don't get to me, but they rolling over rotisserie. Making peace with the enemy, then they getting hurt and want sympathy. Don't quench the spirit. Wind blowing, I know you feel it. Flesh rising, I'm gon' kill it. Accept correction, mine is the feelings. Get no healing, cause you ain't kneeling. Losing faith, your grace is peeling. Child of God, yeah, y'all gon' get it. I'm in the building, walking on the ceiling.
We up top, we up now. Ground turned upside down. Price logic made them mad at me. What you mad at? What you mad at? What you mad at? I know it seem like I don't care, but I don't. Slide I won't. I just spread the message of Jesus Christ. Say I'm harsh on him, harsh on him, harsh on him.
Pride before fall, arrogance before destruction. I was in all that, but I fell back for the reconstruction. March to the beat. Jesus conducting. If it ain't about Christ, if it ain't about Christ, then it ain't about nothing. Joy is mine and I'ma go get it. Finally take it by force, know that I'm with it. Came for a circle like a baseball fitted. Body ain't mine, nah, it was just rented. Know that I don't just flow for the show, do that, I would be misrepresented. Know that I'm never gonna fold till I'm on the streets of gold and my name in the rock cemented. Say it, I meant it, do it, I done it. Heard Mars flag red, so I pray for my cousin. Time bomb gone, 2 doors down, if I say it didn't hurt, then I would be front. It's a lot going on, they don't know Christ, it's a lot going wrong. Seeing lights flashing, see a light passing, twinkle of an eye, it could all be gone. So I don't fight flesh. Human beings are not my enemy. No. Hate the sin, love the person. Jesus made love my pedigree. A little differently. I'ma fight for him. Bible, my weaponry. I'm trying to show the signs of those that believe Jesus is that remedy.
We up top, we up now. Crown turned upside down. Price logic made them mad at me. What you mad at? What you mad at? What you mad at? I know it seems like I don't care, but I don't. Slide I won't. I just spread the message of Jesus Christ. Say I'm harsh on him, harsh on him, harsh on him.
And I die daily, but I'm around Christian cry babies. All the streets know is to get the money. Pervert pills, staying faded. You know what's going on lately.
Southside, 210 and 25. 3G, we get live. 3G, we get live. I said, down the Southside. 210 and 25. 3G, we get live. 3G, we get live. I said, down the Southside. 210 and 25. 3G, we get live. 3G, we get live. Down the Southside. Yeah. To y'all real quick, man. Everybody in this zone, we minister to others, man. I might not the wrong, it's the wrong way. This way. Alright, yeah, stand, my fault. Alright, this right here does not stand for money over anything. This right here stands for ministry of believers. Everybody that's a Christian is a big, wide, worldwide ministry of believers, man. And so when we up here saying this is what we repping mob, the mob is just a gang, all affiliated together, working together in love to save and reconcile souls to Jesus Christ, man. That's what we up here doing. So this song right here is for the mob. Everybody in this junk, if you down with getting people saved, put y'all M's up, man. We about to get this thing started for Jesus in this junk. It's on you, Lil B. Uptown, we get live. Uptown, we get live. Uptown to Southside. 210 to 25. 3G, we get live. 3G, we get live. Uptown to Southside. 210 to 25. 3G, we get live. 3G, we get live. Uptown to Southside. 210 to 25. 3G, we get live. 3G, we get live. Uptown to Southside. I think they right, yeah.
Right there. What's up, Courtney? Yes, sir. Vera, what's up? KB. Yes, sir, KB. Yes, sir, KB. You ain't miss it. This is very first Sunday, man. So the next one is July 1st. So you got time.
Get your backs off the wall. Get out your seat. Hey, let's boogie. Also my main man, Eric, Mike Bam,